Hello, I'm Fraser Palamara, and today I'm joined by QMines Executive Chairman Andrew Sparke. Andrew, the Scorpion deposit at your Develin Creek copper project has produced a number of impressive intercepts this week. Could you walk us through these results?
Yeah, hi Fraser, thanks for having me. Yeah, look, they were great results. It's really nice to get these out in the market. They've been a little while coming, but 114 metres at 1.64% copper from only 11 metres down. And importantly, ending mineralisation, I think, really shows that these deposits, there's a lot of value here, and certainly a viable, we think, potential for a viable mining operation at Mt Chalmers. So, really exciting, day for our shareholders. The other thing I should mention is that a couple of these holes were drilled, perpendicular with the ore body. And that was done deliberately, I suppose, to really make sure we've got a lot of data as we're coming into that mine planning sort of phase. So some great results there, but I need to be candid, they're not necessarily true width, but gives you a sense of the grade and the opportunity we have here at Develin Creek.
And of course, this drilling produces a lot of understanding, though, of the project. So could you tell me what the main takeaway is for QMines here?
Yeah, good question. I suppose what we're trying to do since pushing out the pre-feasibility study at our Mt Chalmers projects in April last year, we bought the Develin Creek asset, which is now owned 100% by the company as well. And the main aim here is to try and incorporate these three additional deposits at Develin Creek into the overall Mt Chalmers mine plan. They are higher grade, which is fantastic. So that will mean that I expect rather that the updated PFS should really improve substantially. So it's about trying to build more scale, into that overall, copper and gold mining plan down at our Mt Chalmers project.
Andrew, you did mention briefly as well the potential for an open pit operation at Scorpion. Could you tell me what this would look like and how you would achieve it?
Yeah, look, I suppose the great thing about Scorpion and also the window deposit, which is just south, is they're both very shallow. So when you're seeing intersections starting at 11 metres down, they're going to be very amenable to open pit mining, which is great. Now, why we like open pit mining is because it's a lot lower cost mining operation, typically than underground mining. Obviously it's subject to grade and things and METs. It can be a lot more profitable way of actually generating, stronger returns, I suppose, from mining operations. So it's having these deposits, start at relatively close to surface, basically means that we expect they'll really generate some really strong returns as we start to incorporate them into the Mt Chalmers mine plan.
So next steps, Andrew, what do the milestones look like for QMines shareholders that they should be looking out for?
Yeah, good question. There's a lot on the way. So we've really put a lot of work in the start of the year before everyone was back, thinking about how we're going to maximise the value here for our shareholders and really accelerate this business plan in 2025. So what's on the way? We've got at least 2 resource upgrades this quarter. So not next quarter, this quarter. So they're being worked on as we speak. And they'll be based on our Scorpion deposit, which we release results on today, but also the window deposit, which is just south. And it might be worth having a really good look at window. We think it's got some real scale potential. Obviously seems like a bit of a different style of ore body. But also, as well as that, we've got a diamond rig moving to site as we speak, looking to test some of these extensions. And it's probably quite obvious from the announcement this morning that these deposits are still open in many directions. So lots of growth potential here, lots of results on the way, drill results, more resource upgrades, and certainly some more development activities as we get into the second quarter.
It's a lot of exciting things on the horizon. Thank you for joining us today, Andrew.
Great, Fraser. Thanks for your time, mate.